Hello, Panthers. I'd like to show you how to use Google Gemini and demonstrate some practical ways it can support your work. To begin, open your browser and navigate to gemini.google.com. Sign in using your Florida Tech Google account, which is your name at go.fit.edu account. Once you're logged in, you'll see a simple chat interface. You can type questions, requests, ideas, or tasks into the prompt box at the bottom of the screen. Think of Gemini as a conversation partner. The quality of the results often depends on how clearly you describe what you need. Let's start with a simple example. Instead of saying, write an email, I can provide more context and say, write a professional email inviting faculty to a workshop on responsible AI use in higher education. Include the date, time, and registration information. Keep the tone friendly and professional. Notice how Gemini generates a complete draft in seconds. One of the most important things to remember is that you don't have to accept the first response. You can continue the conversation by asking Gemini to revise the content. For example, I might say, make it more formal. Now let's look at one of Gemini's most valuable features, gems. In the left navigation menu, you'll find the Gems section. A gem is a customized AI assistant designed for a specific role or task. Instead of giving the same instructions repeatedly, you create a gem once and Gemini remembers those instructions every time you use it. For example, let's open a gem called Learning Coach. This gem has been configured to provide recommendations using instructional design principles, active learning strategies, accessibility standards, and online teaching best practices. Let's look at how to create a gem. Select New Gem. Give the gem a name, such as Faculty Teaching Assistant. Then provide instructions describing how the gem should behave. For example, you are an instructional design expert who specializes in higher education. Provide practical recommendations for course design, active learning, accessibility, and student engagement. Another advantage of GEMs is that they can be provided with additional instructions and resources to make them even more effective. When creating a GEM, you can include detailed prompts that define the GEM's role, responsibilities, communication style, and goals. For example, an instructional design coach GEM might be instructed to use quality matters standards, active learning strategies, and accessibility best practices in every response. You can also provide links to important websites, reference materials, policies, or documentation that the GEM can use in its guidance. This allows the GEM to act more like a specialized expert, consistently offering recommendations based on the resources and instructions you have provided. Now, every time you open that gem, you have a specialized AI assistant ready to help. Some useful gem ideas include instructional design coach, research assistant, technology trainer, among others. Now it is your turn. Let's see what gems you come up with.